Welcome back to the creepy cottage. Last time, Corey and Kendra learned the truth about the quiet presence watching them at Clementine Castle. But there are some mysteries that won't disappear once they're revealed. They simply lead to deeper questions. Tonight, fate opens a door that's been closed for a very, very long time. Hoover, why don't you tell the kids what happened next?
Hello everyone. Now that you know who I am, I should probably tell you something. Clementine Castle doesn't just hold stories, it remembers them. And sometimes, it decides to share. The library settled into a quiet place again, not the cozy kind, the kind that feels like the room is waiting. Corey leaned against the tall bookcase behind him. Click. The sound was small, but huge at the same time. Corey froze. Kendra? He said carefully. A couple of the books he leaned against slid inward, as if they'd been pressed there before. Then the entire bookcase shuddered. Dust drifted down as the shelf slowly slid sideways, scraping softly against the stone floor. Behind it, a hidden door swung open, all on its own. A dark, gloomy room waited beyond. Kendra's eyes widened. Okay, that is definitely not normal. I stopped smiling. Not because I was scared, because I recognized that door. I moved closer to Corey and Kendra as they inched toward the opening. Guys, I know that door, I said quietly, and I don't think we should go in there. The air beyond the doorway felt heavy, old, like time had been holding its breath. Now that it's open, I continued, lowering my voice just a bit, we don't touch anything. Kendra leaned in for a closer look. What's in here? She asked. Inside the narrow room stood a tall mirror, covered by a dark cloth. Beside it sat an old rocking chair, draped the same way. Even though the room looked empty, it still felt full of something. I stayed right where I was. This room, I said carefully lowering my voice, remembers things. I moved closer to the mirror, stopping a couple feet away. I stayed between the kids and the things in that room that weren't meant to be touched. This, I said, nodding toward the mirror, is one of the things you need to be careful with. Then I glanced over at the covered rocking chair. Then back to them. Some objects carry pieces of the people who made them, I explained. And this one? I gave a small, gentle smile. It won't like being bothered. Corey swallowed. Is it dangerous? Not if it's left alone, I said calmly. Kendra nodded slowly. Then we better leave it alone. I smiled again, relieved. Good choice. I moved backward, toward the doorway. As the three of us stepped out, I said softly, I've been in this house a long time, and something I've learned is that sometimes it's better to watch than touch. As we left the room, the hidden door began to slide shut all on its own. This house opens doors when it thinks someone is ready, I added. Actually, I don't think it cares if they are or not. Then the door closed behind us. The bookcase slid back into place. It clicked again, and the books slid back into their original place. And the library was quiet again. And just like that, the castle went back to pretending it hadn't done anything at all. At least, not yet.
Sometimes, finding something new doesn't mean we're meant to understand it right away. Some secrets ask us to be patient, and some don't ask at all. Thank you for stopping by the creepy cottage. Grandpa Mike and I always love it when you kids stop by for a story. Until next time, live well and trust your instincts.